Hello guys again. So last time we learned multiple things. We learned how to modify a comment, how to delete a comment, and today we will learn new things and new commands to use. So first we will learn about the Git Remote. So the Git we said before, it's a tool to manage the version of your code, but it's also a distributed version control system. At the beginning we said it's a version control system, but it's a distributed version control system, which means that there is no main repository. There's no one place for all the information and the code. I can have a copy of the code. You can have a copy of the code. Everyone in our team can have a copy of the code, and still we can work on that. Each one can work off his copy. Then we can merge everything together. So remote, it's the copy of the code somewhere else. Like I have a code on my device which is called local. The repository on my device, it's local, but a code on the server or on my friend device, it's called remote. So one of the famous places to keep your code, it's GitHub. I'm sure you know about it or you heard someone talking about it before. It's one of the famous places to host your code. So first command we will check, it's the git remote. As you can see, when I just type git remote, it will not show anything because still we don't have any remote added. So to add a remote, we need first to create a repository on any services you want. You can use GitHub, you can use Bitbuckets, the two of them, it's private. For me, I'm using GitHub, so let's move to GitHub. I will create a new project. I will call it Project X. It's public. I'll keep it public, or yeah, I will keep it public. But if it's your company code or if it's your own code that you don't want anyone to see it, I think you must make it private. But for now, I'll keep it public. By default, if you want, you can add some other files, like add the README file or the git ignore or the license. We will not add anything. Let's make it public. The description, it's optional. You can add whatever you want. So this is our repository, Project X. We'll create the repository. So Git by default, GitHub will tell us what to do to add this remote, but we already have done things like git init. We already initialized and we added commits. All our code already committed and added to the repository. So this is we have already done git init. We don't have a readme.md file right now. We already committed our code. We already have a master branch. So now the important thing is the git remote add, which will help us to add a remote to our project. So what is origin? If you can see here, git remote. Let's write it here. Git add remote origin. Then the URL for your remote repository. So git add remote, it's like telling it to add a new remote. Origin is the name of that remote. You will see everywhere everywhere they are naming it origin, like everywhere. But it's not something that you need to follow. You can name it whatever you want, but that's what everybody is naming it, origin. So git add remote origin, then the URL. I have done something wrong. Okay, I just misplaced. Git remote add origin, then again the URL. Now if we write the git remote again, we can see that now we have the origin, our remote repository. If you want to know more information, you can add the p. You will see that we have our remote. Fetch, it's like to get the code. Push, it's to push the code. So we can like fetch the code and push it to the same repository. So right now we have a Git remote. So how to move our code there? If you go right now, it's still empty. There's nothing. So as you can see here, git push origin main. What we can do, we can push our code there by using git push origin and our branch name, git push origin master, then enter. Wait for some time, it's uploading, showing the changes. We go to remote right now. We will see now that we have a new file. It's the index.html, and it has the things we already added, the head, the body, everything. So let's push another branch, which we have already a div branch, if you remember. Let's also push this branch. Git push origin div. So to push a branch, git, then push, then origin, then the name of the branch. So git push, then the name of the remote, then the branch. Okay, it's already loading, done. Now if we refresh the page again, we'll see now here we have two branches, the div and the master. And if we went back here, we can even change from here. If we go to div, if you remember, we didn't delete or modify or revit or reset any comments. So it still has, the div still has all the comments we have. So this is the div, the files we have. This is the master, it has one file. Okay. Now let's modify the file from the Git itself, from the GitHub itself. It will give you the ability to modify the file. So I'll change it to hello Zaina and Omar. And I will commit these changes. You can think of that as your teammate changing the code. It's the same idea, but I'm changing it from the from Git. So commit change. So now this is the new code. But if we check our code, we will see that it's still the same, nothing changed. So how to get these changes? Let's first move to master branch, and to get the latest changes, like our friend added new changes to the repository, we can use git pull origin, which is the name of the remote, then master, the name of the branch. So We build the changes. As you can see now, we have the changes as on the GitHub. Again, we can change from our side. And let's say I'll remove this line. Git add, git commits. I'll say remove one line, git push origin master. Now this code should change if we refresh after it will finish. Let's see. Yeah, it changed right now. So as you can see, like it will help you like git push. It will help you to push a new changes, and git pull. It will help you to get if there is any new changes on the remote. Okay, imagine that you need to get another code. Like your friend has a code. Let's say you checked my page, you liked one of my libraries. Let's say this one. This one, it's a game I have done. So how to get this code? You can, you can do this. You can just download it. But if you want to contribute and you want to modify this project with me, what you can do, first, you need to fork it. So after forking it, you need to clone it. So let's go to another one, to things I don't even know. So let's go to, let's say, Rx Swift library. So first, I should fork it. After forking it, you will see now it's Abdul Karim Rx Swift, and it's forked from the ReactiveX Rx Swift. To get this code, I should copy this, the HTTPS URL, then git pull, then the URL. As you can see, it's getting everything, downloading everything. It's a little big project. Because of that, it's taking time. In that way, I get my copy from the code. I can just modify it, do whatever I want. Then again, I can push those changes to the project. In that way, you know how to clone a repository, how to push a code to repository, how to pull new changes from a repository. And all this thing, it's very important to work with another team. When you're working with another team, you need to know these things: how to push code, how to pull code, how to create your own repository, and how to commit, how to remove a commit. All this information, it will help you to work with the teams. It will help you also maintaining your projects and have different versions, creating different features with different branches. It will help you a lot. Also, to check the history if you forget what you have done, what another teammate have done with their comments, the previous comments. So it's easy just to go to git log when you build the code of your teammate, then write git log. It will give you messages like what a commit messages, what he has done. So it's very helpful. Oh, one last thing, please. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. So I'll know that someone is watching. I'll keep making new videos. And if you have any comment, please just tell me so I can just do the change and improve myself. Thank you very much.